Bills Mafia, what is good? Welcome back to the channel, guys. We have a fun video today. Now, as we all know, a couple of days ago, we had the cut downs from 90 to 53-man rosters. And with that, we saw a lot of really high potential type of players get released from their teams and claimed to other teams. However, there was a player, a former first-round draft pick in Cine, who went unclaimed and then signed or wanted to sign a deal with the New York Jets. However, 24 hours later, an in-division rival in the Buffalo Bills decided, let's go get Cine. Now, the reason why he actually wants to flip is because they have his former coach, who is now a DB coach in Buffalo. But Cine, a former first-round pick, potential was never the issue. Talent was never the issue. It's getting it together consistently onto the football field. And if anyone can do it, it's a guy who helped coach them in college. This is a guy I love. And what I wanted to do in this video is break down the film from this preseason. And I wanted to show you exactly why I believe this is going to end up being a massive steal for the Buffalo Bills. So that's what we're going to do. Break down some film. Before we jump in, comment down below a record prediction for the Bills. But also, make sure you guys join the family. Let's get right into the video. All right, here we go. Let's break down the first play. We're going to see Cine right here on your screen as a safety. He's going to bite up and play a little bit of his zone coverage. I actually like to show you the play, and then we'll go back and talk about it a little bit after we see it the first time, right? So a little bit of a bootleg, get it quickly out to the tight end. Great wrap-up tackle there by Lewis, right? Now, the one thing I like about him is he is becoming more and more of a solid tackler, and he kind of showcased that throughout this year's preseason. Now, throughout his career so far, has only played in about 7 games, and the majority of those coming from special team snaps. The dude has not found his way onto the football field too much, and maybe you guys are saying, well, why do we want him then? Well, again, right, talent was not the issue with this dude. He just had a hard time finding his way onto the football field because they've had a lot of talent over there in Minnesota. Now, I think when you look at Buffalo and what they're trying to do, right, you have Taylor Rapp, you bring him over from the Rams, you have Damar Hamlin, right? You have Mike Edwards coming over from Kansas City, and then you have Cole Bishop, which is cool, right? You have 4 guys you truly do like, but adding a guy like Lewis is, adding more potential into the room, adding more depth into the room, and adding a former first-round pick. I get it, right? Sometimes you see first-round picks not pan out, and, sometimes you just can't do anything. But also, other times, a change of scenery remolds a player. Getting him reunited with a coach that used to, coach with him in college, I mean, that could be huge for his growth as a player. I mean, I think this is a really good read here, right? Obviously, in his zone coverage, bites up, but then overall, the tackle, I thought, was just a really good job here, stopping him short of the sticks. Good job there by Lewis. Let's break down the next play. All right, here we go again. Another play I liked by Cine. He's going to be at the top of your screen. Looks like we're in a double mug look here for the defense on 3rd and 1, by the way. Huge possession for the defense. Great job, right? The first thing we notice is he forces Tanner McKee, the quarterback, to actually hand the ball off to the running back up the middle where the majority of his teammates are. So I think the first thing he does in this play that I love is really set that edge. You're going to see him come out. He's going to plant his feet, and he's going to say, hey, quarterback, you better hand that football off to your running back. And I just thought he does a really good job here, right? Set the edge. Quarterback's like, okay, you know what? I am not going to keep this ball. I'm going to hand it off. And then he comes in here, helps secure this tackle for a loss of 3, and forces a 4th down on 3rd and 1. Not only a 4th down, but a 4th and 3 compared to either a 1st and 10 or 1st and goal, you could say, or even a 4th and 1, 4th and inches type of look. I think Cine did a really good job in this play specifically, not only setting the edge, but also getting in with the tackle and making sure that running back had nowhere to go. Alright, real quickly, before we deep dive into the video, Bills Mafia, and break down some more film, do me a big favor, hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the Bills throughout the entirety of the season. Film breakdown for almost every single game. We got you guys covered. Offense, defense, individual player breakdown, whatever you guys want, we got you guys covered. And as long as you guys, show love in the videos and want to see more, I'm going to continue to post some more film for the Bills going forward, because I really like covering the Bills. Josh Allen and now Keon Coleman. I think, Khalil Shakir, he's about to have a great year as well. So definitely am excited, and I really do like this pickup of Cine as well. So one more thing before we jump back in, though. I need you guys to go check out Underdog Fantasy. I promise you will not regret it. They're going to give you free money when you deposit using my promo code my promo code in the description, they're going to give you 50% of what you put in. So if you put in, let's just say 500, they're going to give you $250 for free. Or if you put in 1,000, they're going to give you $500. If you put in 2,000, they're going to give you $1,000 free. So guys, freest money ever. Also, they're going to give you a free square if you play higher or lower. You could also play best ball. There's some other things that you can play as well. If you play higher or lower, they're going to give you a free square for week 1. I think right now it's Travis Kelce over half a yard. Again, the freest money ever. Go check that out. Well, with that being said, let's kind of dive back into the video. All right, here's another play I liked by Cine. I think he really helped stop a touchdown. We're just going to see a nice little run up the middle, and let me show you the play. There's not really too much to break down. I think he just does a good job reading, reacting, and then, coming up for the stop, right? So Deontay Foreman breaks a tackle, trying to fight forward, and Lewis does get in there to help stop him, as well as a couple of other guys as well. But coming from that third level of defense, I think you really need a guy like that who's smart, decisive, and knows what they're doing. I think that's a good tackle, good stop there. Does force a 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line, but that wasn't the only good play he had in this one. All right, here we go. Another play I liked by Lewis. We're going to see him come up near the line of scrimmage here. Top of your screen, number 6. We're going to see him get into the flats, right? Nice job pushing the wide receiver, just jamming him just for a second, right? Getting into his zone, and boom, we're going to see him dump down right away. Comes up, reacts, attacks, gets a nice little tackle, maybe gets 2 or 3 yards there as a tight end. But this is a good play, right? They want to get this football out as quickly as possible from their own 6-yard line. We got pressure on the quarterback. I think Lewis does a really good job, sitting back in his zone and then attacking when needing to. Maybe his reaction time could have been a little bit quicker here. Let's watch his eyes here. So boom, he's going to jam, get back to the quarterback. So right now, he should already be attacking. Again, that's a good play, right? There's nothing wrong with that play at all. Maybe just the reaction time could be a little bit quicker, but again, like it. Now, let's see what happens. All right, here we go. So we see a cover 2 man here. 5 wide, empty set, 2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, looks right, scans left, throws over the middle, tipped ball, and Cine's there for the interception. This was a really good play by the defense. I thought overall just great off coverage. You see off coverage to the top. You see press to the bottom here. You're just going to get like a little crosser over the middle here by this tight end or this wide receiver. Boom. I think, quarterback actually just maybe a little bit behind the wide receiver. DB does a really good job. Honestly, not a great ball. Not a great route either. We see the wide receiver really start to slow down here. Like, what is this route? What is this route? I mean, I guess that is preseason football for you. I mean, you're basically running this at 10% speed. I don't know what's going on there. But either way, right, Cine in the right spot at the right time, ends up getting the deflection, boom, dives for it, gets it, secures it, gets back up, does fall right away. But again, really good job there by Cine, just being in the right spot. Let's check his eyes here. Probably backpedals right off the bat as well. Okay, he's not bad. So obviously looks like cover 2 man, just trying to get deep here. I mean, good thing, because if the quarterback had any time in the pocket, probably could have found this if you put that in the right position. Not bad, man. Like that. I like that a lot. Now, I am going to end the video here. Listen, I don't want to have a 15-minute video from preseason footage. Let's see what this dude can do in actual game time, right? Now, I don't think he's going to be called up right away. I think it's going to take some time to adjust to the team, adjust to the playbook and whatnot. And even when he is brought up, I don't think he's someone that's going to play right away. But I think he's slowly going to get some playing time. I really do like the potential, man. Coming out of college, I was wicked high on him. Never really got the opportunity. Like I said, maybe played 7 games total in his Vikings career. So hopefully he gets a little bit more opportunity over here in Buffalo, where I think they do a good job developing safety. I mean, we saw Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde for so long, and they were so good. So I'm excited to see who steps up this year for them, right? Taylor Rapp, DeMar Hamlin, Cole Bishop, Mike Edwards. I mean, got some guys there I like. I mean, I would expect Cole Bishop and Taylor Rapp to get some playing time. But from this depth chart here, I see DeMar Hamlin could be a starter, which is interesting. We'll see what happens with that. But let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.